Alright guys, welcome back for another review. We are gonna watch some fucking happening. We got the Chengdu Hunters taking on the Philadelphia Fusion. I honestly have not watched this match at all. I have not seen anything from it. I have not seen anything from the Chengdu Hunters. All people tell me is that Leave fucks and Jimmy fucks, like a lot. So, I've been told this before, I've been lied to, and we've gone through a VOD, and I swear to God, if I can feel lied to again, I'm gonna be upset. Obviously going against the Philadelphia Fusion, who had a pretty underwhelming opening weekend. I think they went 0-2, right? They lost to Hunters and they lost to... Who else did they lose to? In a Pickle, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub. Who was the other team they lost? NYXL, that's right, they lost to NYXL. We've actually reviewed that match. But yeah, so it is interesting. Feels like Fusion don't have a great grasp on the meta. They don't feel too comfortable. I think Rascal and the Echo kind of struggling. And they just didn't really seem to know what they were doing. So we're gonna come have a look at this, see what the Hunters do to them. Check it out. Leave fucked, but Jimmy fucked? Okay, alright, different kinds. Does he fuck on the Torb?
3, 2, 1.
Alright, Jimmy Torb. Here we go. This sub animation gives me so much serotonin. Yeah, it came out really well. Sab commissioned it for me. It's hella cool. Why is he playing the Torb? I don't even understand why he's playing the Torb. Like, why play Torb over, like, I don't know, Reaper? Or... I don't know, Echo. Anti-Tracer Sombra? Yeah, and that's sort of the question, right? It's like that no one really plays in a style in this meta right now where the turret gets a ton of value. Alright, so first things first, Fusion needs to change their comp. We're going back to the same ideal that we were talking about where Fusion is playing this composition where they have a ton of damage, but they're playing a Brig with a Winston against double shield Torb, McCree. Literally, Mono is never going to be able to play the game. Exactly like you saw before, they just get to walk forward and they just get to win. The Brig also doesn't make a ton of sense because I think the Brig is going to be incredibly hard for Toby to get any value out of. Like, Mono literally gets nanoed. Oh, wow, that was an enormous nade by Alarm. Yo, Alarm's pretty good. I think they were in trouble, but they get that nade off and that'll turn the fight. Turret pressures Echo without mercy, but the Echo can just kill the turret so easily, right? Triple stun also makes it half a Mono, exactly, right? So it's like, Mono they just use the nano and they just use the primal. Toby still has 50% ult charge. He's doing nothing. Ross goes over to the Reaper, which I actually like if they're gonna play this way. Seriously. Guys, somebody's gotta stop. Alarm can't keep getting away with this. We're just gonna lose this game. Someone's gotta block that. That has to be on Elsa. Jimmy gets left and naded again. The flux is good by Elsa, but Gaga's dead. I swear to God, if Alarm hits another nade, I'm gonna... Guys, alright. Elsa, switch to D.Va. I don't care. Just switch to D.Va. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Jimmy gets Hopper. That bongo is just gonna... That's the end of the fight. Alright. They just lost too many people there, I think. The flux by Elsa was pretty good, but they consolidated. Yeah, you guys are too worried about leaving Jimmy, but Alarm's been fucking the whole time. Exactly. Who's the worst in APAC that played this week? Honestly, it was like a cycle of misery. Like, there's like a circle of like... Someone beats this team, but then loses to this team. Honestly, the worst team in APAC might have been Fusion. Maybe Guangzhou? That shield, yeah, this is, I don't know who this shield is protecting. The mini pack? What? I give a lot of praise to Nisha. That was like a hard troll on like a lot of different levels. I know, I see, maybe not as good. Like that's literally just like his brain lagged. That's what that looked like. That's not mechanics, that's nothing. That's just like Nisha's fucking lost. I don't know what just happened there for Nisha, but that was a troll. Okay, Car. Yeah, they just don't have enough healing. What? Wait, what? Jimmy? What is happening in this game?
Turning up the heat.
He still kills Toby. In the middle of that fight, he just threw a turret at him. Okay.
Die.
This is kind of chaotic.
And I'm not even angry.
Okay, Fusion get the point. I don't even know how Hunters are even in this round. Hunters have like hard trolled this round, but somehow they're ahead. I don't really know what's happening. Fusion don't have any ultimates. Feel like Hunters should be able to get a lot of space for free, right? Oh, I think that was way too rushed. Way too early. Like, yeah, there's literally no reason to use that flux there. That was a throw by Elsa. Like, literally, you're about to touch the point. They're going to have to contest. Why would you use the flux there when they're running away? Yo, Jimmy's finishing on the point. Oh, the nade! Oh my god. Literally, Alarm is single-handedly carrying the Fusion to victory. Every single fight that I think the Fusion have won has been on the back of an Alarm nade. And another two! Somebody contest Alarm. Alarm is playing Kovacs. If Elsa needs to play D.Va. Like, legitimately, that solves a lot of their issues. Elsa just should play D.Va. There's no reason to play the Sig here. I don't think you need it. Oh, Toby goes down to the high noon. Leaves just killing everybody. I feel like they're playing a little bit too aggressive for how far away their backline is. Like, Alarm and Carpe are actually in Narnia. Dude, Leave be fucking... There's no way Chengdu wins this round, right? That was a wild one by Alarm. Alarm is pissed. If Alarm is not yelling at everybody in comms, I don't know what he's doing. Like, how... Alarm hit like 19 purples in that one round. Nisha fucking threw a rally away. Elsa didn't eat a single nade. That was... Alright.
0-1.
I don't get why Fusion don't play Poco. He's so good. He doesn't have a visa. He cannot physically play for the Fusion. Well, I think he could, but he just...
5, 4,
He would play on stupid high ping.
1.
Alright, here we go. So we're gonna get a double shield from the Hunters again with double hit scan. Alright, and Fusion is playing double hit scan with a Wrecking Ball Sig. I don't know what to think. I think the Orisa is better, but the Wrecking Ball could create enough chaos. I also don't know how I feel about the soldiers. Alright, wait, let's get out of this room. I'm gonna play a pop. I don't know where anyone is. It's honestly a Jimmy diff. We want to see Jimmy? Alright.
Good choice.
Jimmy right now is doing a whole lot of not a lot. That is a good window though. Everyone always tells me that Jimmy is fucking. When does Jimmy fuck? Guys, seriously, are you guys just trolling me at this point? I swear this is just some elaborate prank by my chat. This is just... Everyone keeps trying to tell me that Jimmy is just this incredible player, and every time I watch Jimmy, he just does a whole lot of not a lot. Oh, Rascal though. Is that a nano visor? Oh. Leave be fucking. Don't get me wrong, Leave's fucking. Yeah, so Soldier's essentially supposed to be the flanker, right? He's sort of a very mobile, uncatchable soldier flank that just runs around and you can't really catch him.
Much obliged. Tactical visor activated.
Get him, Jimmy.
On the objective. Gather at this position. Activating the barrier.
This is not your time.
He's creating space. Reaper? What are you gonna do as Reaper, Jimmy? What? Literally everyone's playing from range. Who are you gonna shoot at? Jimmy's dead again. Leave is literally killing 19 people, and Jimmy just is around. Look at all the damage he did. I swear to God, chat. I swear to God.
Healing stream engaged.
I heard you.
Enemies are orders.
To that outpost. Damage boost engaged.
Let them up.
Heroes never die.
Yeah, got him. Good kill, Jimmy. Leave just killed Knight. Wait, Leave is literally 2 people. I swear that Leave is playing on Jimmy's computer at the same time, and Leave is just that good that he's playing his game and winning on his game. And I'm almost certain that they've just put a gold player into Jimmy's computer. And that's just like it's kind of like training weights for Leave, of like, this is how you have to succeed with training weights on, so that you can win the game. Hey, how is anyone even talking about Jimmy when Leave literally hard carried Hunters to 2 round wins? He literally won that map single-handedly. Leave is so fucking good. Team player, bro. Oh my. Yeah, but Jimmy fucks. Yeah, but what about Jimmy? I swear to God, chat. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna scream. Alright, here we go. Oh shit, the game already started. Sorry, here we go. Jimmy's on the Reaper. Leave on the Echo. So they're playing the Winston with the Reaper? Who else did we see do this? Play the Echo Reaper with the Ana Mercy. My quick play team? Yeah. I feel like I've seen someone else. The Reaper doesn't make sense in this comp. Because the Reaper is like, has to dive with the Winston. It could work. I feel like the Ashe is definitely better. Like, Fusion's comp is better. I think both of them should be playing Orisa, theoretically, but we saw this in the East, is that they didn't really want to play the Orisa. They lean very heavily on their laurels, which is just playing Winston. So, let's see how it goes. The Reaper can be good on defense because he can just hide and just be annoying. So, I don't hate the Reaper, honestly, in this situation. Jimmy's so lucky he got woken up. Jimmy is so fucking lucky. Oh, Leave gets Mano. Nice. Good sleep. Orisa is dishonest. True. Alright, Carper goes to the McCree. I like the McCree switch against the Reaper. I think if they're gonna play the Reaper, you want to get off the Ashe. Go to the McCree so you can have the flash. That felt like a bit of a turbo feed by Hopper. He got away with it. So they nano Rascal on the engage. Rascal did that classic thing that we saw in the Houston Mayhem game that Yaki and Dante did, where they get nanoed and then just whiff everything. It's like, ah, shit. They nano Leave and Leave also whiffs everything. Keep Jimmy up. Keep. All right, nice. Leave's ult charge time was 43 seconds. Hot Rascal also got really good damage in. Feels like both teams are playing very pokey right now. And that's the question, right? Like, you see how both of these teams are playing, right? They're playing very pokey with their Echo Mercies, with their Reaper. Like, why do they play the Winstons? Like, I don't really understand it. Wait, did Gaga have a Prime already? When did Gaga Prime? Oh, okay. All right. Gentleman's agreement to not play the horse. Honestly, I think everyone would be down for that. Didn't they do that in COD? I think in the COD leagues, there were like guns that were broken, but the league refused to like ban it, so they just all had an agreement to never play it, and if you played it, you just got blacklisted from scrims. You just got blacklisted and you just no one would play you. It's kind of crazy. All LMGs and shotguns, really? Alright, so Mano's going deep with his primal. Over here, Jimmy's counter diving. Oh, good counter dive by Jimmy. Forces the primal by Mano. Makes it so he can't do anything as well. It's actually a really good counter dive. Like, that's why I actually like the Reaper. Right? You can hard negate the... Oh! Leave just trolled. Oh my god, Rascal just got murdered. What is happening? Tiny Overwatch. It's happening again. Oh my god, there's a D-bomb. Good peel. Look at that peel by the Chengdu Hunters. They lived through a lot in that room. Press the button, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy fell asleep. Press the button, Jimmy. Oh, Carpe got Nisha. Does get slept by Monk, though. Leave. I'm gonna need you to fuck a little bit harder. Ah, shit. I feel like Jimmy should have pressed the button. I think Jimmy could have got away with pressing the button.
Loss. Stop the payload.
How are you gonna blame Jimmy? Leave died? When did Leave die? Jimmy was worried about the sleep. Yeah, and that's why I think, like, it might have been the right call because he got slept regardless of pressing the button. It's always Jimmy's fault with you. What do you mean? It's not always Jimmy's fault. I give him a very reasonable amount of effort. Like, I do not single out Jimmy. Alright, nice job. Jimmy created space for Leave. That's what we all saw, right? Okay. No riots chat as 3 people post the riot emoji.
Mobility increased.
Alright, Nano Gaga in. Going hard in the paint. Leave dies first. Gets murdered by Rascal. Rascal uses his ult.
Diva.
Jimmy's fine. No, I'm sure he'll find a way out of that one.
I'm gonna have to shoot you down. Boosters engaged.
Booster on.
Well, actually, what is happening over there? I was just expecting Jimmy to die. When did Jimmy ult? In front of a Diva Matrix. But then it was pretty good. Leave it. What? Space created. Honestly, space created. I got nothing wrong with that. That was good play by Jimmy. That's time that they couldn't get the top of the castle, and now they're gonna. That was good play. Good play. Actually, good play. Okay, now the Rascal. They didn't really get a whole lot from... I'm sure Jimmy's gonna be fine, right? I don't know why Jimmy switched to Widow. Can anyone justifiably tell me why Jimmy switched to Widow here? Any of you Jimmy stands want to tell me why Jimmy switches to Widow? Counter the Widow, counter the Echo? Alright, alright. Hey, don't worry. I'm sure Jimmy's gonna recover from this. Okay. More space. Force primal. Monk dies to High Noon again? Oh god. Oh, maybe that was the Mercy last time, but yeah. Alright. So Jimmy. Hypothetical people who really like Jimmy. How does he get kills here? How, as a Widow, is he going to re-engage this fight?
Systems in overdrive. Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva.
Not nerf this. All systems shut down. I'm back to rally power forward shield.
How do we always end here? How is this where we end up every time we watch the Chengdu Hunters? I just always end up watching Jimmy, trying to wait for something good to happen. How does this keep happening? Keep watching? What do you mean keep watching? Let's actually watch the player who's actually winning the game. A bit more. Wait, a little bit more. Alright.
Damage systems increased.
Here we go.
Duplicating Winston.
He missed.
No one can hide.
He missed the shot.
Dropping in. 10 seconds.
This is pathetic.
You guys are fucking kidding me, right? You guys are trolling me. I swear to God, you guys are fucking with me. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Keep watching. Alright. Ah!
Complete.
A single death can change everything.
He sh-
Score
I could play Widow on the Chengdu Hunters.
to 1.
There, I said it.
Switching sides.
I fucking said it. I could play Widow on the Chengdu Hunters. Leave is literally... Leave and Gaga are out here just murdering everybody. Like, actually just farming. And somehow we always end up watching Jimmy because you guys keep telling me Jimmy's about to fuck. I watched a whole half of Widow. Telling you guys said that Jimmy was gonna get a 3K. He literally all he did was headshot one person and then body shot Bandit the Mercy. Jimmy would dumpster you, no doubt. But doesn't matter, because I would do just as little amount of impact as Jimmy is right now.
Oh, come on, Anna. I bet
This round he pops off. I swear to God, if he doesn't pop, we could be watching Leave play Echo right now. Just remember that. We could be watching Leave play Echo and just watch the fucking brilliance in which he plays the game, as he has like the best stats and one of the best players that we have in the game. And we always end up here.
Three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
enemy spotted. Time to replay.
Nano discharging.
Where's the heals, honestly?
Nano almost ready.
I swear to God, if he doesn't pop up, I'm gonna actually fucking throw something.
Heal up. My ultimate is over.
Okay, we're gonna go with the exact same strategy. It worked like a charm last time, right? Oh, we're gonna go all the way around. Here we go. Oh, oh, clean 2K. Oh, there it is.
Adaptive circuits engage.
Here we go.
Mercy.
Okay, that was cool and all. But is that literally what we've been... Is that it? Where are the doubters now? I'm right here. I'm still fucking here. Don't worry about that. Hey, that was a great play. That was a good play. It wasn't a great play. It was a good play. He two-tapped the Ana. Not bad. And then he killed the Mercy who was like low in front of him. Okay. Yeah. We're in the Overwatch.
My ultimate is charged.
You get more kills later on? Okay, okay. Please just watch leave.
Going free.
Nano boost is charged.
I like this.
Adjusting angle of attack.
Adaptive circuits engage. Winston.
He's dead. He's fucking dead. That's it. No more Jimmy. Now leave can't get darted. Yo, smart.
We need to move the mobility increase.
Take all the aggro? Yeah, with his face. You guys sound like me when I play DPS. It's like everyone's looking at me all the time. Dude, Carpe just got murdered. Alright, how's Nisha gonna solve this problem? Good play! He's alive! Dude, he's actually a fucking witch.
Damage increase. I'm here. I'm back to punch. Let me get you patched up. Damage amplified. Adjusting angle. Heroes never die.
Nice one, Jimmy! I feel for that because that is also me. It looked good in the first half. In the second half, at first I was like, he either has the world's best Mercy aim because he hit like a bunch of headshots. And then in the second half, I realized that he was just panicking like every other Mercy player, whoever pulls out the Glock. Ah!
Nano boost is charged. Nano boost is charged.
The payload is
I knew you guys were gonna say it. That's why I came back and watched it. Because I knew you guys were gonna be like, see, Jimmy got 2 kills and you didn't see it.
victory.
But seriously, okay, So here's my problem. I've been watching this series from multiple different point of views. How is Fusion losing this series? Like, it doesn't... What is happening? Like, I want to watch it back. We're gonna watch it back.
Ready for battle.
They win against Jimmy. That is not the reason that they're losing. I'm actually curious on how they're losing. Because it feels like Hunters are just doing whatever the fuck they want. Jimmy, as much as you guys want to stand Jimmy and all that kind of stuff, Jimmy doesn't do anything. He actually does a good job of taking aggro on his attack. He's done a good job of making them look at him. Unfortunately, he dies a bunch and he doesn't really do much. But it's fine because Leave gets more space. Okay, all the power to you, right? Doesn't mean Jimmy's fucking. No one who's ever been like, look at me, I'm fucking, I'm taking space. It's like a Tracer, yeah, and so Jimmy's fine. He's fine right now, and I say this every time we watch Jimmy. Every time we watch him play, he's just fine. But everyone keeps trying to sell me down this river of Jimmy is the greatest when Leave is right there, and I'm just trying to work out where the hype is. And I'm starting to believe that everyone just watched Platchat one time and just believes this, that Jimmy be fucking. But I'm still yet to see Jimmy do any fucking. So Leave gets murdered on the entry here. Just the combo gets murdered on the entry. Jimmy needs to... Chengdu need to build around Jimmy. Yeah, I don't know why Nisha keeps healing that Leave guy. Dude doesn't do anything. Why don't they Mercy Pocket Jimmy on the Reaper? Now you're getting it? Oh my god. Name one hero Leave can play. Oh, wait. Apparently, Spark want to sign Jimmy to bench Shy. Okay, you know what? Actually, yeah, let's do it. Spark, I agree. You should trade Shy away. You should sign Jimmy. Have you not seen Jimmy play? He's the best player ever. You don't need Shy. He's a scrub. He's trash, okay? You want Jimmy? We'll do a 1-for-1 trade. Jimmy for Shy. I think that's a good deal. I think that's a good deal. Yeah, you should do it, Spark. That'd be great. You should totally do that. I think that would work. Leaving Shy, like, obviously it'll kill the Chengdu Hunters if this trade happens. But you know, because you know, Leave and Shy just aren't very good. I think they're probably two of the worst DPS players in the league. But yeah, no, yeah, you should totally do that, Spark. That sounds like a great idea.
Upgrade detected. Adaptive circuits engaged. Mercy.
Nerf this.
All right, Jimmy. That's where Jimmy busts that shit wide open. Good job, Jimmy.
Helden sterben nicht.
All right. So where does the dive go wrong?
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Oh, that's right. Jimmy kills 2. All right, go on. As long as the enemy fears him, he is strong.
Going free.
Alright, so Fusion on the high ground now. That really only cost Chengdu their nano, while Fusion used a couple of different ultimates. So Mano's going in, somewhat alone. Look at the massive disconnect over here, by the way. Between the Ashe Ana and the Mercy with the Winston and the D.Va. Don't worry, Jimmy solves that problem.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Okay, so here comes the Primal. Also, I was trying to work out how they won this fight. Considering, how they won this fight, considering Jimmy just, like, kind of fed. They have so many ults. They literally just press 4 ults and just throw them all at the same thing. Fusion just don't really have much to respond. By the time they respond with their own ultimates of the Bob and the Primal, it just doesn't really do much.
Reversing personality module. Lifting off.
좀 올려볼까?
Alright. How good would Hunters be? I think, my take, if Chengdu Hunters had Shy instead of Jimmy, and had Liege, so assuming Liege could play, and had Liege instead of Elsa, Chengdu Hunters would be the best team in the league. That is what I truly believe that. If they had Shy and they had Liege, they'd be the best team in the world. Eileen, yeah, if you want to throw Eileen in there as well, sure, that's just fucking adding insult to injury. Alright, so how does Alarm die here? Alarm just that's a great dive by Gaga and Leave right there. Leave does die. I think Nisha might have lost him for a second there.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reaper. Die. Die. Die.
Alright, they're pushing the carpet. These two are dead. Alright, yeah, alright. You keep asking for this. Is this the Elsa pod that you wanted to see? Alright, let's see what we got here. That's not that crazy. Baby Diva's like does a lot of damage, and Carpe was already half before he looked at him. Unless he has a flashbang, that's a pretty hard fight to win as a McCree. Observe Carpe is a lot worse than, Observe Rascal is a lot worse than Jimmy. I think Rascal's definitely been struggling on the Echo. I think he's fine. Like, but he definitely hasn't been as dominant as like your Leaves, your Nagas, your Dantes, your Pelicans, right? And I think that is one of the reasons I think Fusion is struggling a little bit. Just a case of Chengdu going first. Yeah, Fusion feels incredibly passive. And it sort of goes back to what I was talking about where, you know, their Winston's over here. It feels like Mano and Huppa are playing a completely different game to Rascal and Carpe, right? Like, it doesn't feel like... You know, like how we saw Alarm just die before? It doesn't feel like I've ever seen that coordination with the Winston and the Echo, and it doesn't feel like they ever really operate. It feels like they're always on the back foot. They're always just like running away. They're trying to cover too much area, and honestly, Jimmy is doing a great job of spreading Fusion thin. Like, he's just existing in the backline and being incredibly annoying. But yeah, it just always feels like Chengdu just engage with their ultimates and then Fusion just panic ult to try and save it, right?
Is approaching its destination.
Forward shield. Looking on.
Lever's been popping off this map, yeah. He's been doing a great job.
Nerf this.
But it does go back to the thing that I talked about with Naga as well. Leave needs to pop off. If you're going to have Nisha almost hard pocket you as an Echo, and your other DPS is literally, it feels like the coaches told him to be like, get as many eyes on you and try to not die as fast as possible. That's kind of seems to be like the resources, and Gaga's literally trying to coordinate dives with Leave, so Leave's doing a phenomenal job of executing with their strategy, right? It's insane. Yeah, Gaga does that time and time again. And I think that is on Philadelphia Fusion as well. It feels like they're not doing a good job of punishing Jimmy or Gaga enough, but they're being so distracted that it just enables Leave. Leave best flex DPS in APAC. Leave best DPS, flex DPS in the world, I think is reasonable. Who did I just insult by saying that? Fleta? But Fleta hasn't played that well this year. No one. Lip? Lip's not a flex DPS, he's a hit scan DPS who plays like some thing. Prophet. Oh yeah, I just insulted Prophet. I knew I was forgetting somebody. Yeah, no, I'm not at that point to say Leave's better than Prophet at this point. Yeah, alright, calm down. We'll put the brakes. Leave, I think Leave's played better than Prophet so far this year, but hey, come on, it's Prophet's Prophet. Let's all calm down. You know, you can't just take the crown off of a man that quickly. Jimmy, stop it. Dante is not better than Leave. I think Dante's been playing very, very well. I think Dante's the best Western flex DPS player we have in the league. but he's not the best. He's not the best in the world. Birdring Kevster. Kevster has not shown in the Overwatch League that he is the best. Yeah. Birdring is also, we're talking flex DPS. We're not talking the best DPS in the world.
1. Attackers incoming.
Leave's flex. Yeah, and the thing is, Leave can play everything. But that's kind of the same way as Prophet, right? So what are we going to see here? We're going to see the same comp. Jimmy's just sold on this Reaper. Like, Jimmy's just like, forgot how to aim, and he's just like, don't worry, guys. I'll go first. Cover me. Yaki? Nah, I think Leave and Prophet are both better than Yaki. Yaki's great, and like, you can't take anything away from him, but not the best. Prophet who? Oh, good nade under the tanks. Carpe switches off the Widow and goes to the McCree. He's being busy, let him nap. Zoning TP. Alright, so Rascal just gets dumpstered on the way out here. This is going to be really hard for Fusion to take this space.
Time to raise my EPM.
Like, you can't deny that Jimmy is providing a lot of space, okay? I would, as I said, I don't think you can say that Jimmy's fucking, but he's doing his role very well, right? Like, Fusion literally just used their initial dive onto Jimmy, and then they just nano leave. Like, if anything, I think they're investing too many resources into dealing with Jimmy.
Systems in overdrive.
Time to raise my EPM.
They fear him. As they should. Jimmy's sleeping, not fucking. Nah, what? Yeah. Gaga doesn't pop off. Yeah, like, as I said, he's doing good. He's fine. He's fine.
Adaptive circuits
Dude,
engaged.
Fusion is lost.
Diva.
Fusion have no idea how to counter this
Adaptive
dive by the
circuits
Hunters.
engaged.
And it feels like, you guys see what I mean, right? It feels like Hunters are always going first. They're always using the ults first, and then Fusion is using their ults in reactive, right? Alarm's dead, and then
Diva.
a Rascal uses his copy.
Adaptive
Right?
circuits
So they've
engaged.
already lost Mono and that, and then they use copy, and then the res goes out, and then they're just like, it feels like they're using everything reactionary, and they just never have any advantage in this match. Big Hafrican, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming sub. And Monk is just playing this game rent-free. Like, I think what they need to do, someone needs to run at Monk. They can't just let Monk sit up here for free. Someone needs to put some pressure on him. Force the Hunters to peel, right? It feels like the Hunters have freedom to do whatever the fuck they want, and their backline is completely free. They need to apply pressure in a different direction. They keep trying to go coast to get space, but they're just enabling themselves for a worse dive. Carpe goes over to the Reaper. Carpe thinks he's Jimmy. How ridiculous. Only Jimmy can do Jimmy things. Okay, here we go. Mono doing it? Obviously. Look at how quick that counter dive comes out, though. Look at how quickly Hunters react to that play. Forces the primal out from Mono for free. Here's the space, though, right? Here's the space that they needed to get. So now Gaga goes... Toby's in trouble. That was great healing by Alarm, but that was a great target. Sounds like the communication of Hunters is just so on point. They're always going for the right people. Rascal gets nanoed. Monk is dead. Oh, never mind. Nisha's just hard pocketing him. Jimmy is peeling. Look at this man. Dude, Chengdu's playing this game at a much better level. This game isn't even close. Like, Hunters are just playing this game so much better than Philly is. What is the scoreline? Hunters are up 1-0. Wait, 2-0? Who won last map? Oh no, it's 2-0. How do Hunters lose this map? Okay.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh! That was actually a good play. Him and Gaga go down. Great play, great play, great play. And now they've taken the Mercy away from Rascal, right? And here's where I think the Fusion are thinking wrong about this game. Instead of keeping Toby on the Mercy to enable Rascal and play differently the way they're playing the Echo Mercy and play more aggressively, their solution is to play Brig and play more defensively with the Brig. That seems like the wrong answer for me because it feels like they're just going to have this issue of the dive is going to be too overwhelming. Leave does 18k damage on this. Yeah, I'm actually really curious to know how Hunters lose this. Like, Hunters are actually just rolling.
30 seconds remaining. Adapt.
I think this dive was wrong by the Hunters. I think they've gone too far. I think it's just too early. You know what I mean? They're so protected. It's gonna be so hard to dive here. I think they've gone too early on Carpe, and Fusion have done a good job of recognizing that, and they nano Carpe. And I think that's gonna get a couple of people killed. Oh, not. Wow, that worked for them. Holy shit. What? How do they lose this map? Hopper boots Jimmy and kills God damn it, Jimmy. And kills Gaga. Wow. That was so fortunate that Hopper pushed off Jimmy. That was actually so lucky. They had no right to hold on in that fight. Don't praise Hopper. You think Hopper flew into them thinking, yeah, let's push everyone off the edge and murder the Gaga and then live to tell the tale. It was a good play by... I heard it. You guys hear what just happened? You guys just heard it, right? Hopper's very good. It was a good play. As I said, obviously I'm being bad for Hunters. And that was a fortunate play. It was a good play by Hopper. But you guys heard what I just heard, right? You guys heard it. Why did he think that Widow was the switch? Why did he think that Widow was going to work? Like, they probably go on to lose this fight regardless, right? Probably. Like, as I said, that fight was thing. Who knows? But they've just had this incredible hold and incredible play playing Reaper, and now he's gonna switch to Widow. When I asked how do Hunters lose this, I personally believe that I'm gonna hold Jimmy accountable. I just know I'm gonna hold Jimmy accountable for this. Because the comp works so well when they can play this aggressive style. Obviously, everything's working. But Jimmy has this, like, idea that he wants to play this flanking Widow and just murder everybody.
Group up at my position.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva. Nerve this. Reversing closing. Moving up.
My ultimate is ready. Get in there and I will boost you.
Wobble wobble, motherfucker.
AD Lopez, thank you for the Prime sub.
Heroes never die.
Wobble wobble, motherfucker.
Possess, thank you very much for Prime Gaming sub as well. Thank you very much, guys, for the Prime subs. I might cry at this.
60 seconds.
They're literally winning the game without Jimmy.
My ultimate is charging.
That's what's the most impressive thing about all this.
No one can hide from my sight.
Group up at my position.
30 seconds remaining.
Nano boost is keep ahead and let's take this home.
Boosters engaged.
Healing it up.
I need it.
Survival of the
10 seconds remaining.
Looks like another victory. Just a little longer.
Taking on. Overtime.
Thank you very much, money. Yo, Shenko, thank you for the 100 bits. Chat, can we get F's in the chat for the cast as the Masters Dream Team for going 0-5? What, they went 0-5? Time for you and Johnny to coach to stack up to Masters and prevent Sideshow from throwing. Hey man, no amount of coaching can stop Sideshow from throwing. I'm actually getting angry watching this now. At first it was a meme, but I'm actually getting angry. Like, this is all fun and games until Jimmy actually loses them series. And he's going to.
Nano boost is ready. Get in there, and I'll hit you.
Here's the thing. Like, we watch so many Overwatch League level Widows. He has missed so many shots that he needs to hit. If you're gonna play Widow, you need to hit these shots. Like, he's just missing easy shots. I think he's had 5 or 6 easy shots that he's missed.
Nano boost administered.
Funny how?
Still need me. Finishing that off.
My ultimate is charged.
You're gonna turn chat against Jimmy? I don't want to. Like, I don't want to, but this is actually the most important part. Like, of it. Like, the Hunters are legitimately winning this 5v6.
As Dr. Liao always said,
greetings.
attackers incoming in
I will
30
protect
seconds.
the innocent.
Why did you abandon the assassins?
When in real reality, his Widow's just that bad. But his job on this team is to be the hit scan player. That is his role as a player, to play hit scan and play the Widow. If you're not gonna play the Widow, just put in Jinmu.
Going free. 5, 4, 3.
This is just his off day. Okay, here's the thing. People keep making excuses for Jimmy. He pops off in one series, in one match, and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to be mean to Jimmy. I don't. I'm legitimately concerned for the Hunters because imagine if this was an important match and Jimmy does that again. Like, he needs to stop switching to Widow in bad situations. He was doing so well on Reaper. As I said, I was praising him. He was doing his job.
One shot.
Enemy target located.
One kill.
One map, one series. I dare somebody. This is to YouTube as well. I dare you, okay, to go make me a supercut of everything good that Jimmy has done in this league so far in this. And I want to see how long you can make it and how much you can fill it with good stuff. He's had some incredible one-shot wonders, right? But he has not been consistently good. And then go make one for Leave. Like, Leave is single-handedly carrying this team on the DPS. Jump Carpe, you wouldn't.
My ultimate is charged. Nano boost is charged.
Payload moving forward.
Leave his MVP. He's definitely a candidate right now.
Lifting off.
Don't you do it. I thought he was gonna. He's risking it. He's gonna get. Oh, there you go. That was a. If he missed that shot, he was dead to Rascal. But hey, okay. Nice shot. Thank you very much, money.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Yo, shit. Sharkbait with the 1900 bits. How many more bits for a corgi? Oh, a lot more bits. Well, it's not even the bits. If you can afford us a house where we can have a house for a dog, so he has a yard and at least and a nice area to walk. But I don't think you have enough bits. But I appreciate the 1900 bits. What's he even shooting at?
That probably hurt.
Hello there.
Oh, he's there. You can't even see him through the diva, but hey, fuck it. Alright, see, this is what you need to do. He's hitting the shots he needs to hit. This is what you expect from an Overwatch League level Widow who needs to hit shots, right? He's doing his job. That's good. That's good. But you need more than that. You and House of that air. Good joke there. Yeah, no, don't worry. LA's pretty cheap. There's really be some Pine on Gibraltar type stuff. Yeah, as I said, I don't want to be mean to Jimmy, but this feels like the biggest issue for the Hunters, right? Like, I honestly think the rest of the Hunters team is playing really well. And like the question I was asked is like, how does this series even get close? How do we end up in a 3-1? Elsa's been done. Yeah, Elsa's actually really impressed me. I was pretty harsh on Elsa coming into the season because I just don't think he was very good in the past for the Hunters, but I think he's really stepped it up this season. So you need to give big props there. Nisha killed Carpe. Oh yeah, Valking Mercy is so good against Widow, especially now that Widow has 175 health. Where are we going? Oh wait, I thought you were gonna switch. No?
60 seconds remaining.
My ultimate is ready. Nanoboot is ready to deploy. Securing the payload.
Elsa was able to shine more, yeah, and like Elsa could have easily been one of those players who was like his abilities were just suppressed by the fact that his team was like chaotic, right? It was old Chengdu. How much should an Our Widow be killing to justify not switching? Go back and watch my VOD that I just uploaded of Houston versus Florida Mayhem. I just uploaded it. We watched BQB's pop on attack on Dorado playing Widow. That is the number of kills that you need to be getting to make Widow viable, because like, if you do get less than that, then you are not providing enough damage to the thing. And that I'll talk about it when we get to the end of this, because I'm pretty sure we're about to not get a lot of kills. And like, that's what you need to do as Widow. If you're gonna play Widow, you need to get those picks. Oh, that was a nice shot. Unfortunately, they were nanoed at the same time. BQB, another player who has improved a lot at an unreal pace. Yeah, exactly, right? Oh, there we go. Jimmy has some good shots. I think, you know what I think the problem with Jimmy's Widow is he hits some unreal flicks and some unreal shots, but he doesn't hit the easy shots. Like, I feel like he just doesn't hit the easy ones. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he hits the hard shots. Like, he's fucking lives in the air. But then, like, look at this, right? Like, he's just shooting mercy. That was actually pretty good. That was a pretty good Jimmy play.
Hide from my sight.
And that's something that I talked about with BQB, is that makes BQB so impressive, is he hits the easy shots. BQB doesn't miss. If you're walking in front of BQB, he's on. How did Chengdu lose this map? Somebody explain to me, how will they lose this map? Leave is murdering everybody.
circuits engaged. Diva.
Why does he not go up here? Why is Leave taking this angle? No! Don't you fucking... Are you seriously gonna go flank through their spawn right now? Are you really? Instead of taking the good angle of like having the look on the cart, helping your team clear the cart, this is what you're gonna go for. This better be the sickest thing that I've ever seen, Jimmy. This, if you're gonna do this, you need to kill one at least.
وريهم قوتك.
60 seconds remaining.
Somebody tell me that Jimmy is not the problem on this map. Literally, like, all the other shit. Somebody tell me that the reason Chengdu Hunters lost this map was not because of Jimmy. If you can watch this match and tell me another bigger reason of why they lost this match, other than Jimmy, I'll be shocked. But I cannot think of a single other thing. Leave killed 3 before the fight even started.
We need to keep the payload moving.
Payload status moving.
30 seconds remaining.
Alert. Time is running out. Victory conditions not met.
Okay, there's the shot. Nice. Busting that shit wide open.
Evaluating honor.
10 seconds.
He's so afraid of taking a duel. Has he looked at Carpe this entire map?
Pass into the ass.
Add a personal speed boost cooldown to better close distance. Then a shotgun type alt fire to use when you get up close.
Evaluating honor.
He has a target. Like, he can take this fight. He can take this shot. Like, why doesn't he take this? Like, he can take the duel. At least take a shot. Carpe's been non-existent. Yeah, Carpe has also been just as invisible. I could yell at Carpe as well. But Carpe's not dying as much as I feel like Jimmy is.
وريهم قوتك.
Like, what? Like, at least take the duel and take the fight, right? Like, he just keeps dying to, like, walking into a weird spot and just getting run over by a D.Va and an... Because Carpe is with his team, and Carpe, like, as much as we say that Carpe might be doing less, less on the Widow... Oh, boy, pulled out my cord. He's probably shooting tanks. Like, Jimmy isn't even shooting tanks. So it's not even like Jimmy is getting passive value of just shooting tanks when he's not getting the headshots. Take the high ground. Just take the high ground. What is wrong with the high ground? I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude. I'm actually gonna lose it. No! Oh no! 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 His boy died.
Walk it off.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva.
Somebody tell me that Jimmy was not the problem in this map. Like, this is the kind of shit that goes away from us behind closed doors, and nobody really, like, nobody realizes how bad that was. I feel like I'm being so rude to somebody. I am. I'm being an asshole. Jimmy, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. What? Yeah, just... You gotta do different things. You gotta take the duel at some point. You gotta take the shots. He hit some really good shots. But like, Reaper was working, then decided to not play the Reaper because for some reason he just wants to hard stick Widow and then just trolls. Then doesn't decide to take any of the angles to help his team. Leave, who's killing everybody on the cart. He never shot at the cart. He never helped clear the cart. He never helped his team. Then he goes for a wild flank, fucks it up. You know, we all make mistakes. But then he does it twice. He does it again in overtime when he has walls. He has the perfect information to know exactly where he needs to go, and he goes for a flank and then misses again. Oh my god. Husa.
Ready for battle.
We're not watching Jimmy anymore. We're gonna watch other people. We're gonna overview. I can't do it. This was a 3-2. This is a 3-1. This map is a draw.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Hello there. Hello.
Alright. Here we go.
Is that
They're gonna play Wrecking Ball Orisa. I feel like I would just rather a Orisa Diva, but alright.
5, 4, 3,
You should watch Gaga on this map. He's a nut. Alright.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
What do we got? What do we got? So Fusion's gonna play the Widow Echo again. I still prefer. I would still like. I will stand by this to this day. I think the Orisa like Ashe, Orisa McCree is just way more consistent, especially on a point like this. It's gonna be really hard for Mano to take space, and he's really relying on Carpe to get a really good shot. Fortunately, the Hunters aren't playing a very oppressive comp because Jimmy's also on the Widow, and they're playing a Wrecking Ball. So I think it should be fine for Fusion. How does Orisa Diva work? Orisa is just essentially the pseudo frontline who just stands in the front and like they never want to attack the Orisa, but the Diva is allowed to like go aggressive or defensive, but depending on where the Winston goes, right? So as much as you don't need to play the double shield, the Diva can like, if the Widow jumps up here, the Diva can follow them up there, try and fuck with them, fuck with the Echo, fuck with the, if the Winston dives really deep, the Diva can peel for that really easily. That's where the Diva gets value. You don't really need a double shield with a Sigma also on the platform because that gives them the ability to just ignore you. So that's actually where I like the Orisa Diva, and you've actually seen a lot of teams adopt that in the West. Orisa Ball isn't terrible. I want to see what the Ball does. Like, I think if you have your really good Ball and you really understand how you want to play in this fight, the Ball can do the same thing. I think it's just harder to execute, but we'll see how Gaga does. I think the biggest issue with Ball compared to Diva is that the Ball doesn't have much defensive capability, right? It has offensive slam and that kind of stuff, but no, unless you do that, unless you're Gaga and you can just jump from the high ground and slam Mano and get him killed. And fuck it, well, apparently I'm wrong. Wow, Lee just murdered the combo. Just Gaga things. Just Gaga doing things. Is this vlog going to be on YouTube? It is. I'm a little worried about putting it on YouTube, but we'll see how it goes.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Diva.
Oh my god, Nisha just gets murdered by Rascal. So here's the problem when you're playing these compositions, right? As soon as you lose positioning, plus Nisha being the first one to die. Does Leaf have bomb? Leaf does have bomb. Oh, I got it through the room. Oh my god, that was so good. Look at this combo between Elsa and Leaf.
Defense matrix activated. Nerf this.
Look at that. Oh. Yo. That was a sick combo. Everything about that was awesome.
Circuits engaged.
Rascal's gonna copy their Orisa.
Overdrive.
Alright. Hopper and Mono doing Hopper and Mono things, kind of pounding. The Orisa's gonna work out, so.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei. Helden sterben nicht.
Alright, okay.
Cease your resistance.
Nice bomb. Dude, Chengdu Hunters, how are Chengdu Hunters even in this fight still? They did a great job of consolidating. Gaga drops the mines. Jimmy comes back on the Reaper. I really like the Reaper switch. I think it's a really good comeback like thing, like, because you know you're gonna have to brawl on the point. Lee's gonna die for that. I think Leave could have run, maybe.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Yeah, Carpe's kind of like free shooting at this point. I think Hunters did a good job of consolidating, but yeah, I just don't think it's gonna be enough.
Objective lost. New defense.
Alright guys, I don't want to talk about... Obviously, I just molded out of control about Jimmy. I do feel a little bad about it because it just, that was so bad. And Jimmy's fine. He's not that, like, I don't like talking about the worst DPS players in the league. I don't like talking about that. These guys are all way fucking better than we are. And they do, and that kind of stuff. And they are in situations where they go for crazy plays and they go for all this kind of stuff. So, like, I don't like talking about worst players and that kind of stuff. These guys are all really fucking good. Even Jimmy. Jimmy is a very good player. He hits some crazy shots. The point that I'm trying to make in this VOD review is that Jimmy is causing massive problems for this Chengdu Hunters team, and that is going to be a limiting factor for them moving forward. If he keeps switching to the Widow and keeps going for these crazy plays, it will cause them a lot of problems. And they need to rein in on that. And that's just the thing. And I just didn't realize it was going to be as crazy as that. So... Obviously, I probably blew it out of proportion, but yeah. I don't want to talk about who's the worst players, talk bad about players and that kind of stuff. That's not what I like to do here. I usually like to hype players up. And that's why I was hoping that Jimmy actually fucked. When you guys were like, oh yeah, Jimmy fucks in this match. I was like, oh, finally, we can watch Jimmy do really well. And then it went in the opposite direction. It went in the far opposite direction, so. Yeah. Now it's chat's fault. Alright, so they're going to play the Wrecking Ball. They're going to stay on the Wrecking Ball, which I think is a really interesting decision on second point Anubis. Second point Anubis is generally not good for Wrecking Ball just because of how much shit is in the way. So. I think Jimmy gets cancelled out of his ult, but it creates a good amount of space. Alright, where we go? Alright, you can see how Chengdu want to play this. As soon as Fusion try and walk out anywhere, they're gonna engage, right, with Jimmy. This is a pretty common spot. Rascal see it? Oh, I thought Rascal saw it. Alright, good play. Good engage with Jimmy on the Reaper. Please heal Jimmy. Yeah, good coordination between Gage. I don't know who's calling for the Chengdu Hunters, but their dives are so good. Holy shit, their dives are so good. The coordination behind them is pretty insane. Like, they're always landing on the targets together. I don't know how I feel about this one. Of course I praise them and then we... Maybe a little bit deep for my liking. Somehow Leave finds a kill in Leave fashion. Alright, here we go.
Adaptive circuits engaged. McCree.
Oh god. Alright, good dive. And you can just see the tempo in which Chengdu Hunters are playing, right? They're throwing bombs, they're doing that. And the value of doing this kind of stuff and playing super aggressive with bombs and all that kind of thing is that even if you do this, if you trade 2 for 2, that's better for you because you have closer spawns. And if you're doing it off the point, then it means that you can consolidate generally before they get to the point. And you see, all the Hunters need to do is really disengage from this. And then they'll end up in a positive fight anyway. Oh, Jimmy gets a good catch on Alarm in the main. Yeah, and as you can see, like now they consolidate. Once Alarm goes down, they can't do anything to win this. They trade the Valk. Good play. Good play.
60 seconds remaining.
Boosters engaged. 안녕.
It's so tough for a Winston to get on point with an aggressive defense here. Yeah, and I was really questioning the Wrecking Ball, but it makes sense with the way that they're playing it, right? The way that Gaga is playing super aggressive and slamming them every time they try and get set up is kind of crazy. And you're going to see, Toby's going to use his rally stupidly early just under the fact that he knows that they're coming, right? He's going to feel the pressure to pop it very early. Like, Carpe's playing so far away.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, look, they're getting ready. You can see Chengdu getting ready. They're like, you want to come through this alleyway? You know we're coming for you. Man, Mano just gets so low. Is Gaga the best bowl? He's one of the best bowls we have. I'm not going to say the best, but he's one of the best we have in the business. Because a lot of people were like, oh, Among will always play the ball and Gaga will play everything else. But Gaga's made a pretty good name for himself on the Wrecking Ball. So there's the rally. Look how early that rally is for Toby. And they use High Noon.
10 seconds.
Ambitious. Oh!
Round 1 complete. Round 1 complete.
Nerf this.
Jimmy zoned them, I swear to God. Chat.
Ready.
Aye.
Ready. 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Here we go.
Defend objective A.
Patented Jimmy 9. You guys have been jimmied. Alright, what do we got? We got pretty mirror comps except Carpe's on the Ashe on the defense. With the Ashe, because they're playing Ashe instead of the Widow, they're going to have to play somewhat closer. You see where Carpe is? That's a result of them knowing that Jimmy's probably going to play Widow. And they see the Widow, so they're going to play in a way that they're going to try and hold the choke so that Jimmy never really gets an angle to shoot. Alright, Gaga just gets murdered on the engage. It's gonna be really hard for them to take space. And this goes back to everything that I say of like, with this Ashe Echo comp, it's gonna be really hard for Gaga to take any space as Winston, because he has no one really following him up. He's gonna have to like jump into a very awkward angle. Leave fucking in this map. Dude, Leave fucked this whole series. Leave's been so good on this Echo. Well, they almost got Toby for that. That was a good disengage by Philly. I'm surprised they didn't lose anybody for that. Oh, Nisha goes down. That was a good counter engage by Philly with the Nano Winston. Here's another one of those cases that I think if Jimmy just played Reaper and they played that style, I think they'd probably win. Can you imagine if they did that exact same dive that they did before, but with a Reaper? I feel like they'd get so much more work done. And we know it works for them. There we go. Jimmy switches to Reaper. I like that. I like that. Because, yeah, now Jimmy can, like, come from the back. Yeah, like, all of a sudden he's another threat. Forces mana away, forces the sleep out. The taller the hair, the greater the mole. Let me calm this down. There we go.
Time to raise my APM.
Nisha kind of abandons Monk there, trying to save. He probably can get the res here, though. There it is. Oh, can they get Toby? They do get Toby. Toby almost lived that. Oh, Nisha's in trouble. Yeah, wow. Mano's all over Nisha. Is that 2 D.Va bombs? Hello? It's not allowed. 1 kills Leave, 1 kills Monk. That is just actually insane. I don't think you're allowed to do that. That's like against the rules or something like that. We're gonna have like an Overwatch Geneva Convention type thing. You know. Fucking whatever the fuck it's called. We need to have that. So that we don't, so that you can't just like have these kind of illegal things happening. Oh, Mano's just dead, yeah. Mano was so alone there. Philly really used the carpet bomb strategy, yeah. This is dangerous for Chengdu. This could turn very easily, but Philly's so low. Jimmy gets slapped on the way out by Alarm, but that should be it. Nice. Wait, it was a good engage, but it felt like the backline of the Fusion was not ready for it. They nanoed the Winston in, and then, whoa! Leave is in. What? Oh, Mano. Oh, man, they couldn't keep Monk up. Nisha's on the Lucio. Nisha needs to get off this Lucio ASAP, I think. He's gonna get beat. This feels like one of those situations where you're gonna get baited like, oh, I almost have beat, let's keep it. And you keep the beat for like such a long period of time. He's gonna stay. I thought he was gonna switch. Tries to get the tick, yeah. Well, they only need 1 tick as well, so. But getting that pre-cap actually could have been super useful, but unfortunately did not get anything from it. What's your take on Hop? I think Hop has been really solid so far this season. I think he's been really good for Philly. Oh god, Nisha's in. Oh yeah. Oh god, this is that Lucio thing that I was talking about where they're just gonna stagger themselves trying to get value out of this beat. They just need a beat engage. Like, just get it through. Just need to go. That kind of feels like what Nisha was trying to do, but nobody else was in the same wavelength. I honestly want to just see them walk up the right side. I would rather just see them run up this right side and just, like, pop the beat. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, beat engage. There it is. Elsa didn't get the beat, and that's a problem, yeah. Monk's in trouble. Somebody help Monk. Oh god, that dynamite. Yeah, Nisha, time to go Mercy. The mech got the beat, yeah. A couple of things went wrong for them. And that's like, think about it, right? They were like, oh, let's get value out of the beat. Instead, they end up forcing the beat and it ends up getting them killed anyway. And then they go on to lose because of it. So Jimmy is in with Nano Reaper. Oh, that was the Beyblade. Oh, actually, I was going to say, that was the moment. That was the time to Nano Reaper, and then I realized it was an Ana and a Brig. No, don't worry, Jimmy. Don't listen to me. That's why I'm a fucking... Yeah, that's... That's what I was thinking as well, Jimmy. It seemed like a good idea at the time, and then it wasn't. Yeah, they're not going to get away with it. Alarm and Toby did a good job of holding back. Just having the rally is just too much to sustain. They're getting kills, but it's just not enough. And they don't have any ultimates for this last fight. How do you win this last fight if you're the Hunters? Nisha's ultra. Yeah, Nisha's a great brig. Nisha really is a great brig.
30 seconds remaining.
I honestly really like Nisha's Mercy and brig. His Lucio, I'm not sold on yet. I want to see more. We obviously haven't seen much of it, but I do want to see more of it.
Routing power to forward shield.
This is just regular season. It's a me Nia. So then Nano, as you would, you're just gonna Nano Mano in. Just completely isolates Gaga, right? Like Gaga jumps in to try and get the space, but Nano Mano just like literally splits everyone. Carpe's just be clicking it on heads. Chengdu's playstyle doesn't really synergize. I feel like we're in a situation where Chengdu can probably play anything. They can probably play any compositions. Historically, I agree with that they just couldn't play certain comps and it didn't attribute to good Lucio play, but yeah. Alright, that is a draw. Now we're going to the last map. Last map, Ilios. Will Philadelphia struggle with Tracer Sombra? No. Not, like, maybe, but I assume somebody will be able to play DPS, be able to play Sombra for them in the future. Jimmy fucks hard here. He actually does really well and demolishes Carpe. Okay.
Salut.
We're gonna watch Jimmy. Husa. Be calm. Don't say anything bad.
My teleport
Be optimistic. Chat would never lie to you about these kind of things. Final chances. Don't be mean.
You must like me.
So, Fusion's gonna play the Wrecking Ball Ashe. I really do like this for the consistency. Widow can just pound here though. Like Widow's, as always, very inconsistent, but... Oh, they slept that. Oh, Balak, he couldn't find it. Couldn't find out what the sleep was. Oh, nice shot. Jimmy, what are you shooting at? Where's Mono? Oh man, unfortunate. And that's how it goes. That's one of those things where I talk about Jimmy sometimes misses some of the easy shots that he really needs to hit. That's kind of one of them. That shot on the Mercy, if he'd just taken an extra like microsecond, he probably could have got a lot more. He probably could have hit that shot. But he feels like he shoots so quickly every time he aims. Very Pine-esque, actually.
No one can hide from my
Nice.
sight.
Nice shot. Ooh, almost hit the Mercy.
No fair.
Except Pine actually hit those. Hey, we'll see. He used to hit those. Even then, what we were impressed by in 2018, we're not really as impressed by in 2021. You gotta remember that as well.
Ready to deploy.
Nice. Yeah. Let's go, Jimmy. Hey, he absolutely just misses all the easy shots, but hits the really hard ones. Yeah, he's getting good picks though. He's getting good picks. He's making it value. I like the Ashe here more. If the Widow hits these shots, like he's killed the Ana once, he dinked like the Mercy. Yeah, like he needs to hit those shots. Oh, there you go, taking the duel. Nice. Like he's hitting the shots he needs to hit. Like he's not ridiculous and like he's getting 3Ks, but he's getting enough value. Oh, there he goes. No, Farway has not played this series. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't even realize Farway was in. This is the first time this series that we saw it. Oh, I didn't even realize Yveltal's in as well. Dude, Hunters are just flexing.
No one can hide from my sight.
Alright, here's what I really liked about Jimmy in that round compared to other things. It's not even the fact that he hit shots. Is that he played main, he held down angles, and he dealt with the wrecking ball, right? He didn't die, he didn't go for any dumb plays, he didn't go for all these jump shots. He hit the shots he needed to hit, and he dealt with the flankers, and he made himself a threat, right? That's what you need to do as Widow, and that was a really good round by Jimmy. Does Kaneki even exist? I don't even know. We haven't seen Kaneki at all, right? Farway plays this map really well. All right, let's have a look at Farway. Put in Farway and Yveltal for playtime. Yeah. So Liv exists, so Kaneki is bench. Feels bad, man.
3, 2, 1. Round.
I thought Kaneki was a hit scan though, right? Kaneki? Alright. No, he's a flex spot? He's a flex DP? Wait, so they have 3 flex DP? Oh, well, I guess Leave is considered the other hit scan player, right? Because I was trying to, because they usually have 2 of everything, but I guess Leave is also considered the hit scan player for the Hunters. That makes sense. Yeah. That's kind of a hard signing for Kaneki, is because you're never really going to bench Leave, and then if you're ever going to have like a double flex, like you're going to play the Pharah or something like that, it's usually just going to be Jinmu, so... Kaneki. So we see the Reaper play from the Hunters again. Nice. Oh no, oh no, that was an unfortunate time to reload. Oh, nice sleep. Oh, Nano! Ooh! Get him, Jimmy! Oh, dude, Jimmy just didn't get... Dude, Jimmy just had no fear. Look at this. Jimmy's like, oh shit, I'm in trouble, run away. Gets the Nano, fuck it, I'm in.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Honor.
I don't know why Rascal used the Echo ult there, yeah. That was very unnecessary from Rascal, I think. Like, even if he died, I think it would have been fine. Dude, being an Ana on the Hunters is hard. All the Mercy's just hard pocket. Oh my god, he's still alive. All the Mercy's just hard pocket Leave. Wow, that was really well played by 1987. Okay, does anyone actually know? Is he called Farway? Is he called 1987? Because he kind of has 2 names and you're never going to say both. Does anyone know what he's like primarily called by like Chinese online? Both, up to you. Far 87. He was 1987 in Contenders. Okay. I just call him because okay, I'm just going to call him 1987 then. He was CC 1987 on CC. Okay, I'm just going to call him 1987 then. Because I'm not going to call him Farway 1987. I got to call him one or the other. Dude, Gaga just... What happened? Did he get slept? Gaga just like perma feeds. He obviously has primal, so he must think... Oh, he gets bashed and just gets... Yeah, he just... Oh, flashed. I think he gets bashed and flashed. Just gets murdered. Unfortunate. Dude, poor 1987, man. He's just trying to live. This poor guy is just really trying his darn... Oh, no, Yveltal! Hello, you're alive! Please say Farway. Okay, I'm calling him Farway. Is he better than Monk? I don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now. Oh, they found Jimmy. How'd they know what Jimmy was? Yo, Nano Reaper. Death Blossom. Kill them all, Jimmy. Oh, man. They don't believe in Jimmy. Oh, nice. Oh, Rascal just got caught on the floor. Number ults. Dude, Leave actually is a nut job. Like, Leave, I don't know what his final blows is for this match, but it's actually insane. Leave actually just murders everybody 100% of the time. Oh, God. Hopper's gonna get staggered. Will Shockwave play over Rascal? Maybe. I would say, remember, Shockwave's Echo was really good. Back last season when he was playing it for Vancouver Titans. So, Rascal's Echo has been okay. Yeah, this is gonna be really hard for them. That's a really good touch by Rascal.
Diva.
Gets the Diva switch.
Adaptive circuits
Gets the touch. That should give them actually a good fight here. Jimmy, he shouldn't have. I feel like Jimmy should probably save that for another time, but it's fine. He used the Reaper in front of a Brig who's rallying. It's always gonna be hard to get value out of that. Oh wow, they actually got Toby with that. There's no way they win this fight, right? No. Oh wow, great play by Jimmy. That was a sick TP. What the fuck? He's healthy as well. No way Jimmy's gonna turn this. Dude, Jimmy Reaper. Oh, he almost got it. Jimmy Reaper actually makes me very happy. I know we kind of trolled on it a little bit in Ike, but I actually think his Reaper's really good. He actually takes space and he actually does a lot of things. As much as like I was looking out for him to pop off, he just does his job. And he does that like well here. Like he's flanking, he's a distraction.
Wobble wobble, motherfucker.
I don't even know what is happening in this fight. This fight is still going. This fight has been going on for like 30 seconds. And there's just, Jimmy's back. He almost has Reaper ult as well. He's gonna get it. Oh, no, he's not. Don't do it. I thought Jimmy was gonna use the ult. Holy crap. Yo, Simpy, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the fam.
going free. Adaptive circuits engaged.
Okay. That was actually a pretty good Jimmy ult. They're getting all the space. They're doing a good job of all. There's no way Philly wins this, right? No. Oh, these mines are a problem. There it is. Victory. Ooh, okay. Chengdu wins 3-1. Let me give him my thoughts. I went a little too ham on Jimmy on Dorado. I still completely stand by the fact that it was Jimmy's fault that they lost that map, but it's probably a little bit mean for my liking. Jimmy needs to find a way, like, especially when there was no reason to play the Reaper. He shouldn't go Widow, but even if he is going to play the Widow, I don't know what that positioning was on Dorado. There was some really bad decision making there. He could have easily just had held sight lines, hit shots, literally just enable his team, give some more like value outside of just hitting headshots, and it would have been fine. Other than that, I really like Jimmy Reaper. I actually think they made that comp look really good. I actually really like that comp for the Hunters. I don't know if the Orisa is still better than that, but the comp was pretty good for them. Leave is a fucking nut as well. He's just so good on Echo. Probably one of the best Echoes we have in the game right now. Fusion look lost. They don't really seem to know what they want to do. I think they're really struggling. A couple of their players are really struggling in this meta. I think they're not enabling Mano. I think they'd be better off just having Mano play the Orisa because Mano just can't really get anything done because of the amount of damage coming out. Rascal's Echo's struggling for a bit from time to time. It doesn't feel like he's getting as many resources as we see from, you know, other teams getting the Echoes. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with both of these teams in the future. Hunters look really good. Fusion look really weak right now. So that's my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a fucking roller coaster of emotions. Much love. Peace out. Love you all. And I hope you have a great night.